Hey guys, I'm just gonna do one last video before I tear into this and convert it from a 7.5 joule version to hopefully a 35 or 40 joule version. So I realized the first video I did, I only shot Canada eyeballs, 9.9 gram. They're pretty heavy for a 7.5 joule marker. So I'll shoot some Grimburg JulV2s today. And also I'll pre-load a couple of, I got some HP68s as well, just to see what the FPS is. I don't suspect, I think with the 9.9 it was shooting around 120 feet per second, which is laughable, but yet still that's 6.5, or it's like 6.75 joules or something like that. So, and it's right up there where it says it's supposed to be. So unless these projectiles are better bore matched to the factory barrel, I don't suspect you're gonna see that much of an increase in joules per se. You'll see increase in FPS, but as most of you know, weight and feet per second is what equals joules. So, you know, joules being lighter and faster is just gonna probably equate to a very similar joule count. So today I'm gonna try without the loading ramp. I hate this. I hate that thing. I really do. So I'm gonna try just sticking them in by hand. So I think I'm only gonna put, I don't know, let's see. We'll put 10 joule in, and then we'll just breech load a couple of HPs. I don't wanna make this a long drawn out video. It's just really just because some people have been asking what I did with joules, so thought I'd show it. So load it up with some joules. And you know what, I'm gonna hold them one by one, so I don't get I'll be dropping them everywhere. Oh boy. That's 3. We might be give up before we get 10 in there. That's 4. See if I can do it better with another hand here. Oh. No, I think I'm worse with my left. That's 5. Uh, 6. Oh, I'm determined to get 10 in there. 7. Oh, my fingertips are starting to hurt. 8. Okay, well, while I'm at 8, so when you try to hand load this without the ramp, what happens is the ball wants to go, if you're not careful, wants to go forward into the barrel, and when you put it in and sort of keep it away from the barrel, it gets stuck under this dent here, which it's kind of hard for me to show you, but anyways, it's this little silver tab that's sticking down here. Ball gets stuck in there and you kind of got to dig it, push it down. So that's what makes it sort of difficult to do by hand. I wish it was easier. So that was 8. Let's do this. Whoops. Come on. Went the wrong way here. I made it look easier that time. Now I have been playing around with this, so I am better at it, but 9, 10. You can see how much easier it is when you just do the ramp. There we go. Oh, here we go. Let's put the safety on here. There's no CO2 in this right now anyways. All right. So I got 10 joules loaded up in there. We will put in some CO2s here. None left over from last time. As we've already seen, it's, I should put some oil in there. Tip down and butt up. All right, she's in there. Stock back on. Air it up. We're good to go. All right, JulV2. $116. Well, that was the first shot, so let's see if it wakes up a little. $10. Wow. $124. $26. Wow. I'm hoping there's not something wrong with it, but I'll know more when I open it up. Wake this thing up. 130. Now maybe that's just a trait of this thing, you know, once it takes a while for that CO2 to get up into the where it needs to go, but I haven't really experienced anything with this low of power, so let's keep going here. $136. That's more like it there. I think around 140-ish would be about 6 or 7 joules. So that is probably more in the realm of where we want to be. But for some reason, she just keeps falling off like that. Yeah, man, I don't know. Not even a chrono the next one. Well, of course, that one sounds like it came out with a little more oomph. Anyway, so that was my last joule. So I'll breech load a couple of HPs. Don't suspect we're gonna see much of anything different here. That's pretty depressing. So They drop in rather easy. Oh, but she didn't load. Now, don't really want to stick the finger in there, but I think we're gonna grab something here. I got a pen. Let's do that. I think it actually cocked, so. Oh, you know what? This jewel doesn't feel so hot in there. It may have folded up that rubber plug in there, and I don't want to damage this yet. It's too soon. Well, you know what, guys? I think we're just gonna end it there. Honestly, I don't want to bugger this thing up just yet, so I'm not gonna shoot any HP68. Now, it just may have been an error in my my loading there, but it looked pretty straight in the breech, but it did not want to push into the barrel. So again, just don't want to damage that rubber dent yet until I find an alternative. Or was there a rubber dent? Well, in any case, the next video is going to be me tearing this thing down, so watch for that one. Okay guys, so here's something interesting. I cleared the HP68 from the breech. I just used my barrel squeegee and poked it back out. So JulV2, last time I measured them, measured about 0.684, sorry, 683 to 683 and a half. You can kind of see there, it just slipped right in and out for relatively easily. It's got a little drag in there. That's not really terrible, but even more so than I would like, which could account for the lower than desired FPS out of a lighter weight projectile, because the Canada eyeballs were actually shooting harder than the Jewel in this marker out of the box. But here's an HP. You can see they kind of got that expanded skirt on the rear. Oh, well, they don't fit so nice. They are just, I think, just a tad too tight. Now, I go through my box here. I did find a few that did slip through relatively easily, but in particular, this one does not. You can hear it pop when I actually pulled it out. So I don't think I'd recommend shooting the HP68 out of this. The JulV2, they cycled fine. It remains to be seen once I jack the velocity up on this, if that'll affect it as much as it did at this low velocity. So yeah, don't shoot HP68. Okay, so we got some Canada eyeballs loaded in here just to finish off CO2 and see if those FPS sort of should be around 120-ish. 140. Well, the marker was sitting resting for a few minutes there, so I'll chalk that up to some expansion. 138. Interesting. Okay guys, I don't know what the heck's going on here. Let's just try something. I don't know if I can interrupt the tube with a JulV here. Sorry. Might be able to. If I can stick this ball down here. Okay. So that last shot was, well, they were in the 140, 150 range with the CRB, so I'm gonna put a JulV in, interrupt these balls here. And let's see, does the FPS stay up? It did. It absolutely did. So I don't have any reasonable explanation. Maybe, like I said, it just takes time for this CO2 to get up to temperature. I don't know, but I'm hoping that just de-restricting this thing is gonna eliminate any of those issues, because right now, based on the 2 videos that you guys have seen me put out, this thing, while did put up the 7.5 joule numbers, it's been inconsistent. It starts off really weak and it was all over the place, and now you can see it's right up there after, well, that was probably 12 shots on the double when I started this new tube. So yeah, I'm probably in the 18 shot range right now. Let's just finish them off. Let's do one for good measure here. Ah, of course. All right, stay tuned for the teardown.